Hey, this is Kurt Spurgeon.
And this is Blake Spurgeon.
And welcome to the Exploring the Well minicast.
This is our second minicast, and enjoy.
I feel as if I am looking at the world from the bottom of a well. I feel as if I am looking at the world from the bottom of a well.
So check out our Kickstarter at kickstarter.com. blah 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 /exploring the well. Look us up and
yeah, check us out on Kickstarter. Try to give us a little bit of support so we can keep this podcast going, pay for some of our bandwidth, and try to get the word out about the podcast.
check us out on Kickstarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Woo! So what do you got there?
So I mean, we heard in the news about the asteroid mining company that was started by like Bill Gates, the PayPal founders, and I mean, there was like 6 billionaires that started it, right? And they want to, it's called planetary resources, and they want to send orbiters to asteroids to mine them for minerals and,
Right, sure.
rare earth elements and stuff like that.
Right.
But their first goal, and see, a lot of people are detractors from this, but I think it's a great idea because if they have a different way that they think they'll make their money from, then they'll make their money from that. You know what I mean? So, but their first stage of their goal is to create robotic platforms that people can either build, that they can either build themselves or people can buy from them, which will be like these robotic platforms that they can refuel at refueling stations / orbiters / scientific experiments / just these areas where robotic areas where people can go and a staging area.
Right.
And that's their first goal. And I think that's the first thing that's necessary is some type of staging area in low Earth orbit that you can then go on to from areas there, beyond for now until we can find a craft that can actually go through everything easily. The space shuttle was literally just a shuttle.
Well, think about if they're smart, because if they create the staging area, right? Imagine they create a place where people can then pay to, so let's say they
who's competing with them for licenses,
right, and then any company that wants to develop their own mining robot or droid or mining
any
this
government
vessel,
that wants to develop their own,
exactly. Then the place they're going to go to is this staging area, so they would pay a fee of some sort, just like a port would pay. People pay.
Right.
Port, they would pay some sort of fee. So these guys don't even actually have to mine a damn thing, really. Right. You know what I mean? All they need to do is set up the ability to create the mining, and then the other companies, now once that ability is there, then they can invest whatever they want in trying to develop the technology to go actually
this
do.
Is what I said in the beginning, and I thought you disagreed with me, was that once the money is put in front,
sure,
and people are into it, like, let's put the money and do this, it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter if it's feasible or not. It's gonna happen at this point because the technology is there for us to do it. It's just, are they gonna all just go do it? Is the backing effort, because the government is gonna put like trillions of dollars or billions of dollars behind it. It's not going to be like the 60s with the spaceship, going to the moon and stuff.
Well, if you look at this article,
that's why this is awesome.
New Scientist magazine. This is the
that's
April
different,
21st. But the point, it's a little
that's
different.
Talking about so there's been studies about different moons going around the Earth, or there being smaller asteroids that get caught into the moon's gravitational field and orbit us for a couple months or a couple years or tens of years, and that we'd be able to go dock with those and mine those asteroids for their minerals.
Right.
And
but the point I'm getting at is the money that we're talking about.
Right.
So like this is just saying, this is from the April 21st to 27th issue of New Scientist, and they're saying when they found this particular asteroid, which is asteroid 1986 DA, when they originally estimated the value, they've valued it $25 trillion, the amount of
stuff in
mineable stuff in it. Now that the current value, based on their current estimates of the composition of it and also the current market prices, the value of that is $87 trillion.
Right.
And when you think the entire U.S. debt is $15 trillion, $87 trillion is a friggin' boatload of money.
I think it's even funnier that we're comparing large numbers to the U.S. debt.